What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Video Journaling. That's what's up. My hair looks very weird today, but it is what it is, Does not matter. Today, no thoughts. Well, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just don't have any thoughts that day. Also, because today, let's just go through a day, you know what I'm saying? Let's just do that. Alright, I woke up in the middle of the night, okay, after dreaming. I don't know. And I had some weird ass dream, honestly. It was some really I don't know, it was some fantasy type shit, you know what I'm saying? It makes no I write down my dreams usually, if I do still remember them after waking up. Sometimes I remember I was dreaming, and while I'm getting my phone out to write them down or to take an audio, then I forget them, and it is what it is. But if that doesn't happen, also recently I've just not dreamed a lot, but if that doesn't happen, if I do remember them, then I used to write them down in short summaries. Now I make an audio right after waking up. I have if my phone wouldn't be charging right now on my bed, then I would show you. I have and then the notes app is so broken, okay? I have so many folders in the notes app. I have a books folder where I write notes for all the books I read. I have a folder where I just write down my thoughts. I have a goals folder. I have a folder where I track my weight. So many different things. And I have a dream folder. And I also categorize them in subfolders like fantasy, real life. I even made a category called on the streets, because sometimes it's sometimes IRL doesn't mean on the streets. On the streets is more, I don't know, the dreams there are different, you know what I'm saying? Only on the streets, mainly on the streets. For example, this reminds me, one dream was when I heard of this super crazy city in China that's where you never know if you're at the bottom floor, you know what I'm saying? You always think you're at the bottom, and then somehow it gets even lower. You know what I don't know the name of the city, but when I found that out, a few days later, or even on the same day, I had a dream about being there with a friend. We're just exploring it, and it was honestly really cool. Yeah, that type of stuff, But today's dream, fantasy themed. It was I was some anime MC, okay, and I was a sword fighter with a cleaver, I think. So with a big sword, two-handed sword, or it wasn't yet quite a cleaver, but it was something. But it was also not a normal sword. Maybe a broad sword, if you pronounce it like that. I honestly don't know. I just know how it's written. But I was red-headed. The typical spiky-headed stuff. And I was grocery shopping, but not in my usual grocery shop. Not the usual store where I buy groceries, but in that store, all of my old colleagues whom I used to work with were in that store, and I'm I don't know, that was weird. And then, if you know the movie Smile, the horror movie, someone just spawned, a girl just spawned in front of me, and she was trying to smile like that to give me the thing. But whenever she started to I always did this basically. You know what I'm saying? When she started, I also started, but then I instantly frowned again, and that kind of stopped it. So I was, I guess, kind of immune to it. And then I just went on with my day, completely ignored her, just left the grocery store. And I also had a nephew, and the point of view was kind of weird. Sometimes it was from my eyes, from this red-headed character's eyes, sometimes it was from the omniscient point of view, from the top basically, and sometimes it was from my nephew's view. I don't know. That was kind of weird. Basically, then um, I see things from my nephew's view, who also witnessed that, and then while I'm leaving, everyone else in the background gets the smile thing and dies to it, aside from me. And he's like, "Damn, they're dangerous." And then next moment, suddenly we're on a farm, and the farm, it was like kinda and the farm, it was kinda do 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 do. Yeah, it was just normal farm, but like there were multiple like stalls in there, where animals are kept. But Loki looks like the one from Fort. Damn, that's actually crazy. It looks like the one from Fortnite. I don't know how long I haven't played Fortnite yet. For sure in a year, and that's crazy. How I still know what that looks like because I used to play so much. Crazy. But yeah, that's what it looked like. Near Salty Springs, the one. Yeah, if you know what I'm talking about. Uh, and my nephew, I saw things again from my nephew's perspective, and it was always like kind of, my nephew was, let's say this is the whole picture, right? You have to imagine 3D wise, okay? Like here the whole thing is happening, and here's my nephew, and sometimes it just zooms in and then zooms out, like in movies, like zoom in and then go back and be like, and then his thoughts appeared, that were said or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the type of shit that happened. And basically, since there were multiple stalls or whatever you call them, let's call them farmhouses because I don't know for sure if they're stalls. Farmhouses, and my nephew saw how the ones with the smile thing, they went in there, and then he heard screaming and blood and everything, and he had an omniscient point of view again, and went in there. Sorry, and looked at it, and then he saw a huge ass monster, like literally as tall as a building, and I don't know. Basically looked low-key like an ape, like a gorilla, from the way it was walking. Like, yeah, I don't know, basically a huge upper body and huge arms, and little, like, in comparison, little legs, Yeah, and he was like, "Damn, me." I honestly am kind of confused if I was the nephew or the MC at this, because I saw way too little from the MC's point of view, I don't know. But, and let's just say I was the MC. And he's like, "Damn, I need to save my uncle." So me, and then his mom also comes because she sees me on the farm. I don't know. I think it was a parking lot, but it transformed into a farm out of nowhere. Dreams are weird, right? And she talked to me, and then there was another girl coming, and she had the smile syndrome, or the smile thing, And she came out to us, started smiling, or tried to hide it, I think, and she persuaded us to go into this farming house. And so we followed her, and then my nephew was like, "No, I gotta save them," trying to be a hero type shit. And apparently, officially, I wasn't working as a swordsman, but as basically I was selling wheels. So suddenly he was at the top of the farming house and just dropped down with a wheel. He was sitting on it. He just dropped down onto the monster's head because it was charging at us, and then that confused it, which, I mean, it didn't do any damage, but it confused it, and then we defeated it, and then I kind of woke up, and it was 3:30 a.m. Sucks to suck. Yeah, that was the start of my day. That was pretty cool. No, it was actually. I don't know what to think about this. Honestly, I don't know. It's probably because recently, in the last 2 days, I think, every evening I start seeing like scary videos, my feed, and then I watch them and they're like scary, but I'm not admitting that they're scary because then they're not scary, Because when you're watching at night and you're like, damn, this is scary, and then you don't want to, I don't know, let your feet hang off the bed or whatever. Um, so I just said, no, this ain't, like, I didn't admit it was scary, but it was actually scary. But I didn't admit that and was just normal. And then I went to sleep, and probably that was the case why I had such a dream with the smile thing. Um, yeah. And then did my habits in the morning. Went to school. Oh, and here's the thing, like the first class, like I had two classes today. The first class, oof, yo, I was honestly so like honestly. First of all, our teacher was not there, but she said yesterday, "Oh, yeah, I won't be there tomorrow, but her friend is also a teacher." They kind of became best friends since the class trip like the course trip we did together in September to London. Yeah, I've been kind of best friending since then. Um, yeah, and she was like, "Yeah, you can go to her, instead of just letting us stay at home. I would have had one class today from 12 to 1:30, but no, I had to come to school at 10, which is still awesome. Don't get me wrong, but that was completely unnecessary. Like, it's not like we're learning ton of cool stuff. At least that's what I think. Hmm. But yeah, then we had the first class, and I was honestly sitting there. Like, the beginning was I was moving a lot, honestly. Like, I noticed I was changing a lot of positions, but like we watched the video at first, and I was like sitting like this. A few seconds later, I like put my leg up on the other. How do I show this? Like, like, oof, knee. Wait, how do I show this? Maybe like this. Knee, and then you put your leg out like this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That type of stuff. And I kept on changing the positions during the video, and it wasn't even that long. So I noticed I was kind of, that waking up in the middle of the night because of my dream wasn't doing me well. Had I just slept through till I woke up, that would have been better. But it is what it is. And yeah, towards the end of, or during the second part of the class, like the second half, I noticed like, yo, okay, this is horrible. Like, honestly, at that point, I was almost falling asleep. I was sitting there like, okay, like, and at one point, I literally leaned back like this, um, just trying to keep myself awake, and then I felt, wow, that was tough. Wow, that was good. And then it was kind of tough because I felt literally my whole head was being pulled to the ground, gravitational force type shit, but like times 10. Like, literally, I was sitting right here, and it felt like someone was like literally pushing my head down like this, because it literally felt like, and it felt more like I was being pulled down instead of pushed. Like, I don't know, magnet type shit. Yeah. And then after I survived that, suddenly everything, like, people were talking, because obviously class, they were talking when the teacher asked something. Yeah, and that's when like everything sounded way too loud suddenly. Like, literally every voice was way too loud for me. I literally had to just be there like this for a second. I was like, damn, okay. And I somehow survived through that class. Went to get a coffee to wake myself up, and it was better after that, honestly. In the next class, I was really focused. Yeah, next class was it, even though it was maths. It was it. So before training, I'll probably drink another one again because I'm starting to feel a bit tired again. Let me look at what time it is actually right now. It is 4:20 p.m. It's a cool watch. I wouldn't have bought myself a watch, but my brother was like, "Yo, this is on discount," and I bought it, but it doesn't fit. Do you want it? And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And he's like, "Okay, here, try it." I'm like, "Yeah, looks good, thank you." He's like, "Oh, no problem," and then he leaves my room and is like, "You can send me the $40 to my bank account." I'm like, "Are you serious right now?" Bro, no, it is what it is. Yeah, and then I got home. I played a tiny bit of chess, honestly. Um, well, a tiny bit, but I also played a tiny bit of chess this morning, and I climbed from 900 no, from 900 something elo to 1100 in bullet chess. Honestly, I haven't played chess in half a year or even a year, but I started doing that again. I don't know for what reason. Started doing that again. Yeah. I don't remember as much as I used to anymore. I'm not as good as I used to be anymore. But somehow I'm better in bullet than I used to be. Like I used to, I remember on my OG account I reached barely 1k elo, but on my iPad account I'm like 1100 now. You know, how does this work? I don't know. Or it is what it is. I just play whatever, you know. I basically know the intercontinental ballistic missile gambit, and if I don't play it, then I just play whatever. And sometimes I notice people know how to play against that, and if they do, then I just sacrifice pieces for no reason, and I'm down. Sometimes I still win because I don't know. I honestly just do what I just try to analyze to my best abilities. But opening wise, there is a lot of room. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of room. But it's bullets, so I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, that's what's up. And yeah, now I'm filming this. I also ate already. And I'll have training soon. And honestly, I'm really excited that I can have this after workout drink. You know, like as I said, I'm using this one right now, right? Sunday Naturals. Strawberry flavor does not taste, or it tastes like if you put like if you drink like water with a single strawberry that's this big. That's what it tastes like. So that tasted shit. Because it tasted more like the stuff that's in there, like amino acids, you know. Because that's what it also has, you know. Yeah, so it tastes shit. And the last time I did something cool. Not strawberries, blueberries, frozen blueberries. My mom put it in the mixer, and damn, it was purple color, and that tasted really good. That tasted like strawberry, honestly. That was really good with a tiny bit of blueberry. That was really good. This time I'll try banana instead of blueberry. We just didn't have that last time. Yeah. My mom also bought me, like I said, can you get me these 2 protein bars? These 2. She's like, yeah, I get them. She got me 1 each, and then she got me these 2 to try. I'm like, oh, well, first of all, thank you for bringing that, but why did you bring me new ones? Oh, to try it out. I'm like, okay, well, I didn't want that, but yeah, you know what, thank you. Yeah, and she only bought 2 or 4 in total, I guess, but I usually buy like 8, 10, whatever. Yeah, maybe I should have said that. Yeah, 20 minutes is pretty long time. And then I have training. After training, my mom's gonna cook some really dope soup. Like potato soup with fish. And I don't know what else, honestly. That's just the two ingredients I remember. Yeah, funny story actually. One time my mom tried to do it in the blender. Mixer, did I say mixer earlier? Damn, blender, that's what I meant. Um, she put it in a blender and she did too much. And then it all, the whole area was basically covered in soup. That's what happened. I don't know why she got the idea to do it in a blender, but I hope she learned from it. I think she learned from it. Because after that, hasn't happened. Like putting soup in a blender, trying to, I don't know. That wasn't it. Like, not just her, but in general, people, and also, especially me, because, I'm always with me. Um, People get really dumb ideas. Like, really dumb ideas. And it seems smart in the moment, but honestly, just once again, your mind is fucking stupid. Your mind is a huge trickster. You know what I'm saying? No, this hair is so annoying because see, it is so long, and if you already see it's curved to this way, so whenever it's like this, see this hair, this one is touching my nose constantly, and my nose is constantly feeling itchy because I just want to pull this hair out, honestly. Fuck. And this hair is annoying. That's why I usually tie it up. Type shit. You're damn. I've got a good jawline, you know what I'm saying? Recently, I honestly, okay, this is the last thing I probably say, but I honestly don't understand. This makes no sense. Zero. Zero. Makes no sense. Because, you see, I'd say about, what, 98, 99% of the time I eat clean. Like, honestly, this month I ate two things outside, I think, and they weren't even that bad. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, literally max once a month I eat out, max. But more like it's not really regularly. Like maybe once every 2 months. That kind of fits more. Once every 1.5 months, something like that. And other than that, I eat at home, homemade stuff, and not like processed food. You know what I'm saying? Like good food, natural food. How do you call it again? Is it organic? I don't know how. Basically, just good quality food. You know what I'm saying? And it makes no sense how I still have pimples. Because I eat clean, I exercise, I do skincare every evening. So why am I having pimples? But recently it's gotten better because as you can, I mean, if I remove this hair, you can see it maybe here at the top, or you can see it especially here on this side. That like here, these are always present, and then there's usually like one or two here again, one or two. Um, yeah, I don't understand pimples, honestly. My mom was like, damn, like this makes honestly no sense. She said like, I'm getting you a new skincare thing. And my uncle is apparently using that, and he's like taking the pills of it, and like I don't even know what he's like, pills or drops, whatever he's taking. I don't know. My mom's like, I'll get you the cream of it, or the moisturizing, whatever, moisturizer, or just the cream. I don't know what it is, but she got me that, and it's from not Germany. It's from, where is it again? I don't know. I don't have my phone with me right now. She sent me the link. Maybe Austria. That's possible. That's possible. Yeah, that's what's up basically. But right now it's looking decent. You know what I'm saying? It's honestly, my skin is honestly looking decent. Jawline. I honestly didn't know my whole life I've been mewing. I still don't fully know what mewing is, but I do believe I kind of know what it is, and I've been doing it basically my whole life, so I have a good jawline. In general, breathing is a crazy thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, breathing wrongly can literally fuck up your whole life. Like, for example, if your whole life you've breathed through your mouth, that can have some serious health consequences, you know what I'm saying? And also looks wise consequences. So yeah, inhale and exhale through your nose. Breathe through your nose. That's what it's called. I forgot for a second what the combination of inhaling and exhaling is called. Well, it's called breathing. Yeah, but do that through your nose if you can. And even if you can't, you should still do it. Unless it's like, I don't know, you don't have a nose or whatever. That's when you shouldn't do it. But in general, you should do it. Yeah, that's what's up. I don't know the time. Let me check again. Damn, it's okay. I have like half an hour left, and then I should probably start with my smoothie thing, or after workout shake, I guess. And then yeah, leave pretty soon already, you know. So yeah, long video today. Actually, a lot of value, if I'm being honest. So yeah. Also, I do remember that yesterday I said, oh, I wanted to ask my friend something, but I forgot what it was. I just remember I wanted to ask a friend something. I don't know which friend. I don't know what I wanted to ask. But I do know that I wanted to ask something. But I'm too lazy to rewatch the video, so it is what it is. We'll see you in the next one.